Okay, let's take a look. What exactly are we going to learn in this course? What is information technology? Yes, everybody wants to know what is it. A lot of us know, but some of them don't really know exactly the real meaning of information technology. We'll cover that because this is something you really should know if you want to get into IT. Next one is the facts about IT. In this lecture, we will cover what are the different facts, benefits of IT, like how many jobs are out there. We will talk about statistics. Then the next lecture, we will talk about the IT components. Now, IT components, there are so many of them, but the major ones, the basic ones that you should really know before you want to start a job in IT, here we will cover that, and this one is very important for you. Hardware. This is gonna start coming in from the components, so we will talk about what is a hardware and the different jobs of hardware. I really want you to know, if you want to start your career in hardware, a computer hardware I'm talking about, then what is that? And what are the different type of jobs out there, and how you're gonna get those jobs, and whether those jobs are right fit for you or not. So every components and everything from hardware on that I'm gonna cover everything about exactly what that technology is, what happens in that technology, how that technology works, and if it is a good fit for you or not, and what are the different titles of the job, and everything that you need to know. So what is the next one is the operating system. Again, of course, hardware, you will have the operating system on top of it. You need to know what are the different type of operating systems out there. So if you want to pick one and you want to have your job in it, let's say Linux, then you need to know about Linux. But again, you really need to know what are the different flavors, what are your options. Then applications and softwares, and of course, guys, and everybody knows there are millions of applications and software. But how I'm going to cover all that? Well, I am not going to cover all that, of course, but I will cover something that has a value that will get you a good high-paying jobs. So you ready? Let's keep moving on. Next one is networking. Networking is something for those folks who wants to get their hands on to the network side of it, meaning putting the computers together in a network environment, running cables for the network, troubleshooting what's going on. And of course, we'll cover that later. Then we have security. When you have all those components, you want to know security. And believe it or not, security is one of the highest paying jobs nowadays in IT. You should definitely look into it if your main concerns is, of course, to get a good future and make a lot of money, right? Next one, we have storage. Then these are the enterprise level components that we want to talk about. Database. I'm sure you've heard about database like Oracle, SQL. Now, this is also a niche industry. So if you want to pick one and you want to learn that, then you don't have to go around and finding every little courses out there that you should look into this course or that course. Pick one database and go with it. Virtualization technology, new technology, came in a few years ago. It's awesome. It's awesome because you could run many operating systems on top of virtualization technology, and a lot of people nowadays looking for virtualization experts. And believe it or not, the biggest one is right now is VMware, followed by many different ones. So let's say if you really want to pick VMware, it's a small course you could pick up anywhere in any of the courses website that they offer online courses, or you could take it in class courses and you could learn about that. And this is one of also a shortcut way to get into IT jobs. Cloud is very close to virtualization. Then we'll talk about management jobs. If you are already in IT, we'll talk about what other management jobs are, how you could climb up the ladder, and if that ladder is right for you or not, or you're happy where you are and you're making a lot of money. And then we will talk about the last one. We'll talk about all other IT jobs. There are, of course, many other IT jobs, but I will cover the ones that you hear all the time, and the one that has a future. So basically, guys, this is what we will cover in this course, and I am sure you're ready to take it. Take this right with me, and I'll promise you, you will have a very good understanding of IT at the end of this course, and you will know where you will have to get your job. So you ready? Let's go!